Hi, my name is Gwendolyn Davies. I'm 18 years old. I'm a learner at Mary Waters High. And my mother taught me how to iron my clothes and brush my shoes. I usually do this when it's 7:15. I'll wear my shirt and then I'm gonna wear my shoes and I'm gonna comb my hair. Since my father passed away, we had a tough time because there wasn't any workers in the house. Like, we wasn't poor, but there was something to eat, but he's just not there anymore providing for us. Yeah, but we've got through that. Yeah, my mother supported us. I do miss my father. My father spoiled me. That's why I just miss the good times. I don't feel like going to school, but I have to go. I hate waking up early in the morning. That's why I don't like going to school. My family, my mother's cousins, brothers, like all of them, they're in the police force and the captains. And, yeah. So I also want to walk in their footsteps. Usually we only sing like the school anthem at the assembly and then we pray and we proceed to our classes.
Grade 12, can you settle down? I've asked you so many times, I was right here earlier.
I'm Coetzee. I'm 17 years old and I go to Graeme College. My typical day, what it looks like is pretty much school. Then I would have my sport afterwards and then family time. What I really love about this house is that it's big enough and it's been a really great place to stay in order to grow up. My dad is a pastor at the Grahamstown Baptist Church. And my mother, she is a housewife. What I want to be in the future is either a soccer player or a tennis player. But if not that, I think I would like to go into nature conservation. I've always been interested in animals and we've always had dogs, cats and all that. I want to really make a change for animals like rhinos. How it's affected me and the way my parents live is to live for Christ and to do what God tells us and to just listen and to read His Word and not do the things and not get involved with the things of the world. That's what I believe in and that's what I follow and that's actually the better way to life.
Right, morning chaps.
Morning sir. I don't get in trouble at school. I try not to disobey. I just try and do the best for the Lord.
Yeah, we wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30.
You're sleeping now. Hey.
And then we go and wash.
Look, you see, this is not our size, it's too big this.
Then we prepare for tomato inspection, then we clean up.
We're gonna talk now. Don't be like man.
Then we wait until 7 o'clock. Then when the bell ring, we go and eat.
Yes!
The house parent cook the food. It's a nice matter, so see, I like them. When I see them, I see my mother. I've been here for 8 years. Then is that time my mother passed away. My bedroom is nice and clean, nice chuvate. I like my friend because they show each other a right way to do it.
This guy is... These guys are hectic now. Smoking corner, look.
This place is not nice for me because I'm starting smoking now and stuff. You see, I use as well for a long time.
High school have to go to school, but they don't want to because, you see, they're enjoying themselves.
It's my problems. I must believe in God. You see, if I pray, all that thing will be gone.
My name is Lillian Roberts. I'm 17 years old and I go to Victoria Girls High School. My typical day is relatively routine. I wake up at about 6. I have breakfast, get dressed for school. I live with my mom. I don't know my father. I think he's somewhere in Namibia or Botswana. Me and my mom, because we've lived together, just us, we've got quite a close relationship. She works a lot, so she's very busy, but we do get to see each other occasionally. I do my own breakfast. Me and my mom, it depends. Like, she'll do my lunch, sometimes I'll do my lunch. Sometimes I'll do my own supper. My mom has been very involved in journalism. She did it before I was born and then for a little while afterwards. Because of her involvement in the struggle, I've grown up reading books about people. Although I have no TV, I've been glued to a screen wherever I can find one. I want to study film. I would like to be a director or perhaps a scriptwriter. I'll leave at about 20 to 7. I have a bit of a complex about going to school early. When I'm walking to school, I usually think about what I've forgotten at home, what I have to do during my school day, how I'm going to walk in the freezing cold. I've always been independent mostly because I'm a single child. So you have to learn to do things on your own, and once you do that, you find it easier to be alone. Well, my friends, we aren't very close. We're basically more acquaintances than friends. We, I think, develop separately. Getting a good education, I'm still very grateful for that I go to a good school as VG. We have about 3 fields, squash courts. Oh, we have tennis courts as well. I think we're pretty well equipped. There's nothing you could want.
Mama Chen is the principal of Amasango. There at Amasango, I don't have a grade, you see. And the time she sent me there again, go back to grade 7. I get angry, you see. That's why they don't want me there. When we went to social workers with Mama Chen today, we went to talk about when I'm gonna leave, because you see I'm staying behind with the schoolwork and stuff. I want to go back to school. I have a family, small brothers and sisters, you see, so that I must go to school and work. You see, I want to do my grade 12 because, you know, grade 12 is the most important thing, you see, so that we can get work, so that I can also take care of my small sister and my brother. I was staying there alone, you see. My stuff was all there, but I know my brother did take all the stuff and we left the house empty. But when I went back, I see, no, something is not right here. There was a bed, you see, clothes and stuff, you see. And then I went there next door and asked who stay here. You see, and then they tell me it's my grandmother. Then I tell them I want to see who is this grandmother of mine, because my grandmother is a tumor store. Mama Change is a good mother, you see, because she never gave up on us. If she wasn't here, I would be here, maybe I would be in jail. She showed us the way.
I really don't like business studies. It's one of my weak points.
I'll ask Gwen.
I felt embarrassed because everyone was looking at me. It's not always like that in class.
I'm so glad today. I'm actually happy that those two are here today. Just to see how Gwen behaving here in class. So now I'm asking you, Gwen, what is stress? I'm not putting you on the present, Gwen. I'm just asking you what is stress.
Stress are the factors that cause you to feel stress.
There's not a real Gwen. You can ask anyone.
Me and my friends, we're not that close anymore. It was kind of like people are gossiping and the friends are gossiping about others like that. So we're not close anymore. That's why I don't enjoy being at school anymore. We don't bring lunch to school, so we bring money and we go buy chips by the aunties or sweets or stuff. I wish our school had a deduction because then the things will be more cheap. When there's a problem at school, I'll usually go to the principal. I would like him to change the toilets because it's very nasty in there. Yeah, the toilets and the playing ground. Yeah. After school, when the school comes out, I come home, have lunch, and I go to bed or even mix it and just sleep the whole day. I'm not friends with boys. I'm not interested in boys. I usually always with girls. You never see me with boys, sitting with them, laughing, making jokes with them.
I've grown up with pictures of everything that's happened, things of Chris Harney, Steve Biko. I've just always loved history. For history, Miss Hasty is probably one of my favourite teachers. She's made us passionate about the subject. Most teachers, they do care, but they don't help you get to that point where you're so passionate about a subject that you could write essays about it all day. In history, I've never once drifted off. Miss Hasty and Miss Haggard are like my best teachers. She teaches us things about art that you need to know. You need to know the basics of art and structure and composition and how to do it before you can move on, and she's given us a really good foundation. My other friends were at a science thing and I didn't do science, so none of my friends were there, so I hung out with the grade 10s. We would be friends more, but because of the age gap it makes it more difficult to retain the friendship. I generally share my biggest problem with my boyfriend. We are more close than my friends, mostly because we spend more time together.
What I like about the school is that there's a lot of spirit into it. There's a lot of spirit in the guys. Especially when there's a rugby game or something. The guys don't lose hope and keep pushing on. We're always there for each other, and that's, no matter what, we always encourage with song and with words and everything. English, we just finished with the Crucible, and we've started with a new book, which is actually much better than the Crucible. Our teacher is actually very good. She's really strict, but so she keeps the class nice and quiet, but she also lets us have fun as well at the same time. At first break, a grade 10 boy carried on talking while the teacher was talking.
Okay, can you stop making suggestions on other people's behalf? You're rude!
And so the teacher made us stand for 20 minutes at break time. It was quite rude of the person who was making the noise. I've been taught to respect the elders, just to listen and to obey. Some guys don't really care. It also just doesn't show respect. Go to break times with John, and yeah, he's been a great friend since grade 8. If it's raining, we'll go to the library, play chess, or we'll just stay in the hall and play piano, and I'd always pretty much be with him during break times. Ever since I've got to know him, I've grown in my relationship with him. John has become one of the better friends who understands me, and yeah, he's just a great guy to be with.
This afternoon I was practicing drama. We have house plays. Each house has a house play director, and we direct a play and then it gets shown at the end of term. I'm the Ruthful house play director. I write the script and then we just perform it.
We are driving. We are driving. We are driving.
I take contemporary dance lessons at Rhodes with First Physical Theatre Company with my friend Lise. We started in March, and we've been going there like every single week. I love expressing myself through movements. Like running, you get an endorphin rush, but this has music with it. We're quite a relaxed family. Some people are quite like, whoa, okay, you guys don't wait for each other, but we basically get our food, eat it, and if my mom goes to work, she'll get up and go because she has so much work to do.
Timberland, it's like in Afrikaans, like a soapy. So we watch it every night at 6 because everybody understands it and it's in Afrikaans. My mom's cooking is awesome.
Curry rice. I'm making curry rice.
I'm used to eating her food. I'll never eat at someone else's house. She always cooks at night for us. Before we eat, we have to do a prayer because my mother will never allow us to eat if we haven't prayed. Everybody gets a turn in the house to pray. We are a big family, so every night our house is full and we get visitors like coming and having dinner by us.
The music that we do for church, ever since we've been here, my mother has always been the leader, and so I've always been involved in the sound work or singing. Tonight I was singing, and what I enjoy is that I'm singing to the Lord, and also I'm just having fun with the rest of the group there, and you can listen to music. importance of family, I think, is love and protection for each other, and also just understanding and also respect. My father treats me with love and respect. He's taught me a whole lot about being a man. The relationship I have with my mom is very close. She's always been there for me. And my sister, she's also a great friend. She's a real inspiration to me.
Lord, we just want to say thank you for a great day.
Well, the closeness has always been, we've always been together. We've always been there there for each other as well. So we've always been helping each other and just pressing on as a family and trusting in the Lord. And I think that's been the biggest thing for us, is just keeping as a unit.
That was the birthday of that small guy. You see, me when I was growing up, I would never get that. So I was happy. He's a lucky guy, you see. Because me, I never get birthday. I know what is birthday, but I couldn't have that chance to have a birthday. You see, like a cake and stuff. So when that guy sit there in front of that cake, and then I say, yes, God is alive. He get a good chance, you see. I know when I go back to school and do my grade 12, I will make for my children. You know, some of them outside don't have, so we must be thankful of that we get. I would like to get all my family together, you see, and I would like to be also someone with my family in my house. That is my wish.
My group is Valine and Chandra and Kimberly and Prince.